Hey gang, it's Jay from JTech and welcome to another JTech video. Today's video I'll be talking to you about what is on my phone in the early start of 2020. This is something I've been planning to do for a while, and since I've not been able to give you guys a thorough review of the phone I'm using, which is the Infinix Hot 6 Pro by the way, I'm just going to show you what apps that I use on a regular basis that I need as a student and as a tech YouTuber at heart. And if you find some of these apps or all of these apps very interesting, or you'd like to try them out on your phone or tablet, the links are in the description down below. Some of these apps are available for iOS, but mostly these are for Android phones. And if you'd love to get some of these apps, links in the description down below. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing that you see when you boot on a phone or when you boot up a phone is your launcher, and I hated the default launcher that came with my Hot 6 Pro, and so I decided to install Launcher. I've been through so many launcher apps on Android phones in the past. None of them have really satisfied my palate the way Launcher has. It's a very simplistic, very minimal app that you can use on any device whatsoever. It adapts to the size of your device, whether it be it a very small phone or a really large size tablet. Launcher is truly one of the most minimalistic stock Android based launchers out there on the Play Store. You have various modes that you can play with, such as a night mode, and you can edit the at a glance feature on your desktop. You can edit the icon size, the icon shape, including the label size and label font. It's a really intuitive app. And also the app icons that I'm using by default in this app are not the stock ones. Of course, this is the minimum icon pack, and it's also available for free on Google Play. So if you want a very slim, very stock feel to your phone with maybe a bit of jazz here and there, link in the description or in the comment section down below for Launcher and Minima Icon Pack. This is an app that I believe not many people will get to use, but it's a very handy app. And remember, feature phones from back in the day, they always had this in their phones pre-built, and I wonder why smartphones don't have them these days. And that is a converter app. Now you might find some of these apps in your calculator or your tools apps if phones do have that. My phone didn't come with it, but the unit converter app is a very useful app that I believe is helpful, especially if you're traveling to countries that use the imperial system over the metric system, or if you need more accurate measurements as well as currency measurements. And also this app helps to measure investments like savings and returns and all of that major stuff. So if you really want a very thorough app that helps you convert most of your units, check out Unit Converter. It's one of my favorite apps over the last year, and I believe you should have it. Especially, it's a Swiss Army knife that you can use in any situation whatsoever whenever you're trying to convert from very confusing units to units you understand. I'm looking at you, America. Yeah, I'm looking at you. When it comes to music, I do tend to stream most of my stuff on Spotify, Deezer, and most of my music usually comes from downloads. And the Google Play Music app is just I've never been a fan of it for the longest period of time, and the stock music app that Infinix provides on this phone is just not the best. And so I use the Retro Music Player, and it's for me one of the best free players you can get on Android right now. It's very slim, very minimal. It comes in a bevy of themes, and you can customize everything from the general theme, whether you like a light or a dark mode. The free version does not support the AMOLED total lights out version, and you can customize the now playing display. You can edit the equalizer settings to your heart's content. If you want to use it on your phone, you best check it out right now. Link in the description down below. As a student, I cannot live without notes, and Google Keep Notes, or as I like to call it, Google Keep, is one of the best apps of the decade, especially seeing as we overlook notes. And given how huge Google is, this app for me is always a must install on any device, whether it be a laptop or PC, a Mac, or an iPhone, an iPad, whatever device I use. This app must always be on my phone. It's one of my favorite apps of all time. It helps me write down video ideas or scripts or bullet points that I may use for both YouTube and school. It's honestly one of my favorite apps. But at the end of the day, it's a very secure app that is available to be synced on all devices, and of course, it's available for free. It's a Google app, it's Google Keeps. Link in the description down below if you need a very helpful note-taking app. Now, when it comes to the technical side of phones like battery life and so many other things, most of these features, especially if you're using an older version of Android like I am, do not come inbuilt. And that's why I installed two very important apps. The first one being Ampere. Ampere is an app that helps you watch your battery life and how the battery life can degrade. It gives you by the minute or by the millisecond details on the health of your smartphone battery. If you want more direct control of your battery, I suggest you download Battery. This is an app that helps you monitor and track the wear and tear of your smartphone battery and also adjust the acceptable percentage at which your battery will be full. Most lithium-ion batteries do not charge to 100% and maintain that charge for a very long time due to wear and tear. And this app is very, very useful in that regard. Link in the description down below, especially for those people who buy phones that are certified refurbished or used. Now, this is one of my favorite apps and it's always a staple on whatever device I use. From the first time I got it 7 years ago, and that is PicsArt. It is an app that introduced me to mobile photo editing and one of the best at it. Most of the thumbnails that you see and also some of the merch that I sell was inspired by this app. And it's honestly one of the most creative mediums that you could find on the internet. It also has a social media Instagram style discover page where you can look at different creators and their images that you can easily find, and you can use these images to create your own images as well that you can upload on this very site. This app is available on both iOS and Android, and if you want to channel your inner creative side, make sure you download it. The editing tools in this app aren't as powerful as what you get on Adobe Lightroom or Snapseed or even Photoshop itself, but I guarantee you, if you want to get yourself started in the photo editing sphere, check out PicsArt. I'll end this video by just showing you guys or just telling you guys most of the basic stuff I use. The texting, my main texting app is WhatsApp, and it's probably the biggest messenger other than Facebook Messenger in the world. And I know iPhone people have iMessage, and that's only in America. But trust me, down here in Zambia, people with iPhones do not give two hoots about iMessage. It's not a selling factor, unlike the way it is in America with the whole ecosystem and everything. Because most of us people use WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger and Telegram. I use Telegram as well because I find that it's very easy to sync through multiple devices. And the one thing that would dissuade me from Telegram, besides maybe the lack of popularity, if WhatsApp finally decided to support multi-device synchronization, I would completely ditch any other form of messaging. But for me right now, my two main messaging apps are WhatsApp and Telegram. And so that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Remember, if you want to download any of these apps, links are in the descriptions down below. I hope these apps help you the way they have helped me very much. And quick announcement, today is the last video I'm doing before Unpacked 2020, and I'm excited, guys. This is the first flagship of the year, the first flagship of the new decade, and make sure you follow me on Twitter at JTech2018. I'll be live tweeting this event at 8 p.m. Central African time. Whatever time zone you're at, make sure that you follow me and you follow live updates. Hashtag Unpacked 2020, hashtag Samsung event. Follow me on Twitter at JTech18 if you want to see updates. And there was definitely going to be a video reacting to everything that will come out of the event. So thank you guys once again for watching this video. If you liked this video or didn't like it, hit the like or dislike button. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. It's been Jay from JTech. Talk to you guys next time.